So this video has been made before I took the break. So let's get into this video. Now, I've been here since when the Arrowverse began. Since the first season of Arrow, the Arrowverse was a good, network. It started with its great stories and told a series of events in the most unique ways yet. We got a spinoff called The Flash. And after that, the Arrowverse did not put out a good series in a while. And I mean this in general. The Arrowverse kind of went on the decline. And it's been many people asking the question on why has it? And my question has been, has the Arrowverse always been this way? And we just never noticed it because it was the first superhero mainstream thing out there? Or was it at least good at one point in time? I'm here to talk about what the Arrowverse is at now, with Supergirl now officially over. Let's really talk about the Arrowverse, because it used to be compared to the MCU just on a smaller screen. But let's talk about the Flash, because really, the Flash itself has been on the deep decline. Now, I've been with the Flash since our first season, and it's hard to say that I cannot watch the show without cringing every moment I see it. The new cast members just don't go well as the original cast members. Those storylines aren't as interesting as they could be, and the writing is just down bad and mediocre. And I feel like they're just trying to write anything they can write to make it seem interesting, but the story isn't just as well as it could be. I thought season 7 was gonna be good, but it kind of let me down with its plot lines, plot holes, and a lot of stuff with it, including weird story arcs that really didn't go well with it. I feel like the new characters were interesting if they just got more development instead of bringing back old characters. Maybe then I would have got on. But Batwoman's another show. Now, when Batwoman first came out, season 2, I made a video called The Redemption of it because it was officially making me love Batwoman again. The show was interesting when it first started, but how did you lose what made you so good in the second season that quick? I mean, I haven't watched the third season yet, but the second season at the beginning was pretty interesting. It didn't start losing its touch in the halfway through it. I mean, it was interesting, but lost when they brought back Kate and a bunch of other stuff. And it really didn't help it when they decided to do all of that. And wow. But there's a good show in Superman and Lois. This was a show I did not expect to be that good from coming from the creators of The Flash. This show is what the Arrowverse should go into the new landscape of. Like Superman and Lois. I actually like this show because it's not something that you would expect from the Arrowverse. A more serious show that isn't morally colorful and or darker. Smallville, well, Lois and Clark, The Adventures of Superman and Lois, is pretty good for its own story. It takes care of what it needs to, and I really like the show and the characters. I felt like I could actually get involved and deeply ingrained with these characters, and it actually works for a show. Now, there's another DC, CW show I'm going to talk about, but this show is the best one that's come out so far, and it hasn't been bad. Stargirl is another one of these shows. I feel like this show isn't as bad as people thought it would be, including me. I was hyped up for Stargirl. Season 2 to me wasn't the worst season, and it wasn't pretty bad. I liked it, I liked this plots, I liked this story arc, and it actually worked with what it was trying to do. But again, this Arrowverse in general needs to go into the way that these two shows have went in. Try to tell a story with different colors. These shows totally look like they're not from this Arrowverse or from CW. They look like they're on a different platform, like the DC Universe. But they're not. So this basically answers the question. Is the Arrowverse needs to fire or needs to change everything they're doing? I would love to see some new shows. But right now the Arrowverse is at a weird level with shows like The Flash. And if they don't cancel it, I feel like they're never going to change. In my opinion, the Arrowverse are going to need some new shows if they want to stay up to relevant. Old shows like The Flash aren't going to be able to stay up because The Flash has not been good, how I put it to you, since season 2, technically. Since season 2, The Flash has not been the same. Batwoman, I don't know if it's ever going to be good for where it goes with. But if they go the route that, Stargirl and, of course, Superman and Lois I went into, they can really be good. So, this is the end of the video, guys, and let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. I will officially be returning back from my break sooner than you expect, but right now, I'm just on a short break. And this was a video I've been working on making, so I wanted to release this before I took the break. So I'll see you guys next time on Comic Man 06.